It's Nick, everyone. Oh, it looks a little different. Some people are in other states. Some people are in their lofts. And others have 3 cakes for their birthday. His name is Nick.
We out here MMA, not podcast, but show.
Nick's tired.
No, I'm not.
Tired.
Fuck you, dude.
So am I.
I ain't tired.
Alex
bro.
is never tired. Look at Alex. What's up, everyone? Welcome to We Out Here MMA Not podcast. But wait, welcome to the We Out Here MMA Not show, but
Not podcast, but show, but now podcast.
and that was a test to see if you guys remember how to say the slogan in a 3-picture format. Welcome to Zoom, guys. This is
weird.
our sponsor for the podcast. We're doing a throwback here because we got some working folks. Alex is out of town. Nick was busy doing something. We don't know what it is yet.
Disney.
Not telling anybody.
And I'm
not
He was
telling
at-
what it
he
is.
was- Oh, okay, my bad.
Say it. Where was I?
where was he?
He was at his knee.
Oh, this guy
Yeah, that
was
was
at
yesterday.
his knee the whole time. Did you wait in
Yep.
line? Did you go on also
24-hour.
California Adventure? Or no.
Yeah, we did both. It was fun, man. It was
Question.
great.
I heard people were
Yes.
complaining that you had to, well, I guess I didn't know this. You had to sign up for certain rides, and people that would fly in town just to do the Spider-Man ride would show up
Yeah.
and they couldn't get a spot. Did you get a spot
Well-
in the Spider-Man ride?
We didn't, but we tried to get a spot in the Star Wars ride, but it
And you-
broke down right as we got there. Like we were right at the door. It broke down. We made reservations at 12 p.m. and then we were on the ride at like 9 o'clock, and we couldn't even. That's how long it took. But you know what though? It's Disneyland, bro. What do you expect? You know,
I expect
you
high
fly-
quality. They make so much money.
If you fly all the way out there and you can't get a ride, then I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's
I didn't know. I didn't even know they had a Spider-Man ride.
Brand
it's
new
new.
one.
the
Brand new
Avengers
one.
When?
campus.
I was. Oh, okay, yeah. So because we went to when we went 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
They were closing down because we went on a Saturday and it was like Oogie Boogie Woogie night. I guess they do it on the
My- it's
weekends
my
for
favorite night.
Halloween. So yeah, we were only in California Adventure. We were only able to be in there for like 2 hours, so we didn't even go to that shit. But the Star Wars one, dude, you guys got to go back because the new Star Wars one, that shit is so legit, bro.
Which
It's
one you
so
do?
sick.
The main one.
We did
Is that
all
the
the
main
we
one?
did both of them.
Wait, what's the Millennium Falcon? That's the main one, right?
That one's pretty cool too, man. The Millennium Falcon one.
Oh, you're
I
not
was a
talking about
pilot.
that.
I was a pilot, bro. That shit was sick.
Yeah, no,
man.
that one. Where you have 2 people that are the pilot, 2 people that are the shooters, and 2 people are the cargo. But the big one, that one's
Yeah.
fucking sick. The actual
Yeah.
like big ride there. Oh, dude, I was like, okay.
I hear it's
Dude,
very
it's like
interactive.
new technology. Yeah, it's very interactive. It's new technology, and it's like it's an experience that leads into a ride. It's not just a ride. It's pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
dude.
I'm like,
The Gestapo's there. And this episode is brought to you by Disney.
Disney.
Bro, they make
Brand.
so much money. Also,
sold
Nick,
out,
who
guys.
cares that the ride broke? Okay, cry me a river. Alex's plane broke, and he's fearful of planes. So maybe you should think about your privilege before you say things are broken. Nick.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm sorry I did that to you, Alex. I didn't mean anything by that. I apologize.
It's okay.
See,
This guy's
we're
been living in
growing,
an
bro.
RV. This guy's
We're
been living
growing.
in an RV. He's been living in an RV for 5 days. He's dying.
Oh my, dude, RV life is not for me, especially when the RV is old, because it literally made me go book a room at a hotel right next door.
He would never do that.
And you
That's
hate
what I'm saying,
going
guys.
to.
That's what I'm saying, guys. The only trips that matters when we go on trips, so we stay at the Red Rock Resort. And this was
Yeah.
brought to
Bro,
you
I
by
drove-
Red Rock Resort. Is this
Hey,
true?
low key though, I drove by LA we drove through Las Vegas, and I was like, damn, that was such a good time with the boys when we was out here, bro.
You don't
And
like
then,
Hey, boys,
RV trips?
and who?
Oh, sorry,
was with
and
us?
Tiff, boys,
His
and
Yeah.
Tiff.
wife.
Boys and the
and,
wifey, bruh.
And then right when we passed through, I was like, oh shit, I'm back in this RV. I forgot.
Well, guys, you know who's not in the RV? Nick Diaz. Was he supposed to be in the RV? Guys, let's get to our fight recap. No cap. Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler was not the main event, but we have to address that first. He made his his comeback fight after 6 years of a layover. Robbie Lawler came back for a rematch, and guess what? Nick Diaz threw 5 million punches, but Robbie came back and beat him. Let's just get our general thoughts first before we get to what happens next for both fighters. So we'll start with you, Nick. What did you make of that fight?
It was odd, you know. It was like it was like Diaz fashion-esque, you know. Like I really liked the interviews leading up to it. That was probably my favorite part. when I watch his interviews, I just felt like, man, this is like a different, more mature Nick Diaz, but it's still very similar to how he usually talks. But I was really rooting for him. I really wanted him to win. I didn't think he was going to be able to pull off a W against Bobby, because Bobby's a fucking killer. And
Bobby
Robbie's
Lee?
looking,
Yeah.
and he looks really good. Yeah, Bobby Lee. But man, it just, there was a lot of red flags, right? Like how he was talking leading up into the fight, the 7-year layoff, right? And against a guy who's been fighting pretty consistently and like the highest level. So, and when Nick came out, he didn't look the best in shape, because it's a 185, and then the 185 change kind of threw me off a little bit. That's what made me really nervous.
When did he change that? I forgot.
Like week of the fight.
Is that legal?
I think it's the Nick Diaz card, though. Nick Diaz privilege. So
damn.
It sucks, but I can't really decide if I want to see him fight again or not. But
I'll tell you,
it was kind of sad.
I don't think you do. I don't think
it was sad, but I do want to see him fight. I'm conflicted. But Robbie Lawler, that was a pretty good matchup. Like, what did you guys think about it?
Alex, what about you? Everyone was talking about it being the OG battles. I mean, a lot of the other fighters enjoyed it. What do you think?
Yeah. Honestly, like low key, it was funny because I watched it with my boy Alfonso. I was surprised on like how well he did do, because there was point. I mean, he was landing on Robbie, and I think it was like in the second round. I was kind of like, bro, he's kind of piecing up Robbie a little bit. Like,
it was,
but it just looked so weird. I was telling Fonzo, it looks like that Theo at the party is like, hey, fool, watch, come here, fool. Let me see how you can fight, fool. And then we'll let you hit him a couple times, and then he'll hit you a couple times and then run away. It just looks so slow.
That's what it was. But yeah, it was so slow, but Robbie was still getting hit by them. That's why I was so confused.
And so like, I think I saw this picture someone posted, and I don't know how true it was, but it said like 10 weeks before the fight and then the week of the fight, and Diaz was ripped to shreds. Like he was in fucking shape. And then this one, he looked like he just, honestly, the whole fight week, it looked like he just woke up and then just went straight to the interview. Like his hair was like pushed up and shit. And I was like, I wonder if he got injured before the fight. And I think that's why, he had the whole shit where he's like, I had this coming and all this type of shit, and I just, honestly though, I was kind of impressed, but I do think I wasn't impressed, but what happened is what I thought was going to happen. I do think he can fight, but they got to be really picky and really, they have to be really picky on who they put him up against if they want him to win. Because there's only, I think there's, sorry, what was that?
No, what were you going to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you just have to be really picky. I heard, I forget, I think it was Chael or somebody was saying either, not Chael, Brett Okamoto was saying, put him up against Ben Askren or put him up against Matt Brown.
What is this?
Even Matt Brown though, I'm kind of like,
that's
dude,
rough.
Matt Brown is still doing it though. Like he's still knocking people out.
Isn't he retired too? I thought his last fight was the last one. Jeez.
I think his fights need to be really picky from now on, which is hard because the talent pool that we have now in the UFC is too high. But also, if Nick was injured, I would like to see him come into a fight where he's not injured. Because, I mean, his striking, he was still landing, he was still landing really good. He was still doing well. It's just, he just looked off to me.
Yeah. What's crazy is like, I feel like after, like you guys said, like he was referring, all that stuff he was talking about had it coming. And then the interview at the end was like, they always say the Diaz brothers, like, I don't make any excuses, but they always low-key have an excuse.
Yeah.
And it's some like obscure, like, whoa, what are they talking about? Like this deal wasn't supposed to happen. They always have an excuse. I just think it's funny. But they always they're so good at like giving their props to be like respect, but also like, hey, by the way, this is why I lost. All in the same like interview.
But I don't want to make excuses, but my leg was broken and like my back was misplaced.
Everybody does that.
No, you know who doesn't do that?
Who?
GSP never did it because he never lost.
GSP said like I was not impressed by your performance. He said that.
GSP literally retired so he didn't get caught for steroids. That's his fucking excuse. So.
Hey, those accusations are strong, my guy.
Wow.
This guy stays one night in the RV, and now he's making accusations.
Look at I'm a fan of GSP. Everybody at that time was doing it, so you can't hate him for doing it. But my boy GSP was on some, bro.
Hey, what about your boy B Jones, bro? B Jones.
B Jones.
Bones. Jones.
Oh.
We'll
Bones
get to that.
Jones.
We'll get to that, sir.
Bones Jones.
Don't jump. But you
dude.
know
I was
what?
like,
Hey,
I was like, who's B Jones?
I was
B.
like, this
Jones,
is-
dude.
I was like, Brandon Jones? Who's Brandon Jones?
Brandon
The football
Jones.
player? One of the many
Brandon
Brandon Jones. But hey, guys, let's get to the actual main event. I mean, this one, you want to talk about barns that were burning in a fire? This was a barn burner. We
Shut
had
the fuck up.
Volkanovski versus Brian, Tracy, Cortez, Ortega. And-
You almost forgot his last name. Huh?
Yeah, I always just thought it was Cortez.
Might as well be,
That
huh?
was a great fight. I mean,
That was nuts.
Volkanovski, man, his stock, I think you guys would agree, has just risen from the Ultimate Fighter. Even his personality, I think people are enjoying it now. People know him a little bit more.
He's an
Brian-
outback guy, you know.
He
That's
is,
all
and
he
Bri-
is.
and I think Brian even played a heel. I know Volkanovski is saying like he was the heel, but really Brian, I think in a lot of people's eyes, outside of fans that show up to the fight, he was kind of the heel in this, like
Yeah.
not as likable as Volkanovski. Bro, the guy survived 3 submissions, Gracie submissions.
Very good submissions too.
He looked good. He looked fresh. Brian, always tough, always stays in the fight. So we'll start with you, Alex. More on Brian Ortega. Does he still belong in the top 5? Or let's say top 3. Does he still in the championship mix, or does he have to kind of get a couple wins? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think I mean, obviously if he wins another couple fights, I mean, he'll probably be up there. But the whole issue now is that, you know, Max Holloway destroyed him, right? And then Volkanovski, like, to me, I mean, Volkanovski just kind of destroyed him.
Alex, who do you think had a better destroying if you had to pick? Max Holloway or Volkanovski?
Max Holloway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Max Holloway, for sure. Because it was just like, you know, remember, Ortega tried to take down Holloway, and the Holloway got like right back up, right, or some shit, and just pieced him the fuck. Holloway made a fucking record of how many times because he landed on Ortega so much, and he finished the fight. So, the whole thing with me is everybody knew I already had Volkanovski, but when I was watching some of these interviews leading up to the fight, there was one particular interview that Brian Ortega said or had that immediately made me be like, okay, yeah, I know for a fact I would put money on Volkanovski to win, because he was talking about when it was low-key kind of making excuses about the Max Holloway fight, talking about like, oh, you know, my mind was on other things. Like I wanted to go to parties and I was just like, all right, stop making excuses because it'll happen again. I mean, Holloway's on a different level, but he was talking, he's like, even this fight, he's like, man, there just last week, man, there was this crazy party going on, and my girl had to yell at me to make me not go. And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. Sorry, I'm like, right when I heard that, I'm like,
What?
he lost.
Wow.
Volkanovski ain't thinking about going to no big ass party. That's bullshit.
Hell
Volkanovski
nah,
thinking about
dude.
keeping his title and beating your ass. And even you having that thought, being like, oh, maybe I should go. And your girl had to yell at you to not go.
Also, why would
to
you?
me, I was
Why
like-
would you admit that? That's so
Yeah.
weird.
To UFC media.
So I'm just like, Volkanovski got it in the bag.
Here,
Which
but
he
I
did.
gotta give flowers to Brian Ortega because he did stick to
Of
his
course.
word in a post fight. Not in the post fight. I'm sorry. In the interview right after the weigh-ins, he did tell John Anik, "I'm not coming for the belt.
Coming for your head.
Coming for hand." Guess what? He came for the head. He
Yeah.
split the head open. Didn't get the belt. So shout out to Brian Ortega for sticking to his word. Nick.
So technically, he won.
won. He won in his mind. He won. Go party, dude, and have
That was
Tracy.
a
on you.
headbutt, bro.
Nick, Volkanovski stopped 3 of those submissions. I mean, that was wild. That was crazy. So do you where do you this we were talking earlier about how the stock for Volkanovski's went up. How high is it right now? And do you really think he is? People are throwing the word around pound for pound featherweight over Aldo, over Max. I know Izzy
Look.
had said that in a couple of videos, but that's also his boy.
The dude
Is
came
he
into
there?
the UFC.
Is he there? Or is
The
his
dude
person-
came into the dude came into the UFC. He's now 10-0 at
Yikes.
featherweight. And he beat
Max
Chad
Holloway.
Mendez.
Yeah.
He beat Jose Aldo, Max Holloway, arguably twice. But let's say for the
That's
sake of the
1-1.
argument, he beat him once, right? But at the same time, though,
On
you
paper,
know, he already
twice.
beat him. He already beat him. So he beat
Yeah.
him twice. And
Yeah, the first fight he definitely won.
he definitely won. Yeah. The second one, arguable, but you know, it's the third round is what's in question of that fight, right? But it's
And now
there's a reason why guys like Henry Cejudo and Conor McGregor are all on Twitter now
Chirping.
talking shit, trying to call him out. I think there's a reason for that. I think they're starting to see that he is a draw. He is the real deal. He's well-rounded. He's professional. He's tough as shit. He's
funny.
Dare I say it? He's kind of like a little mini GSP at 145. Like style-wise, he's well-rounded. You know what I mean? Like he can strike. He's good everywhere, dude. Like, and
more personality.
Well, he's Crocodile Dundee, bro. He might as well be Crocodile Dundee.
I like how Nick dared himself and he fucking did it. That's a man right there, bro. Fuck.
But no, look, dude.
Fuck America.
We were always giving shit to Volkanovski, kind of, especially after he fought Max a couple times.
Bro, we're Max dick riders.
We're Max all day, and we still are, to the day we die. But man, dude, he just looks so impressive in this fight. And those submissions were very tight. There was just enough room for him to get out, and he did that over and over again. And he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go right back into his guard again. I don't give a shit." And every time he did it, I was like, "Please stop! Like, what are you doing?" But he was fine. He did great, and it was a fun fight. So, fight of the year contender for sure. Volkanovski is a beast.
Which leads me to my next question for both of you. We'll start with you, Nick, matchmaker. Volkanovski, who does he get?
I say he fights 155 and fights Connor.
Oh, so you like his whole, like, because they had to wait, right, for Max Holloway fight and
yeah.
So you say you think he should do the 155 fight Connor, I guess.
Obviously, well, look, wouldn't it be whack if I was like, he should get the winner of fucking Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez. It's like, yeah, no shit, he's gonna get the winner of that.
He doesn't want to wait.
Yeah, he doesn't. If Henry Cejudo wants to come back and fight him, I think he does Henry Cejudo.
Of course, I think he's 2 weight classes below him.
Nah, but still, like he's a big boy. He's triple C. He's very good, but I still think,
Volkanovski was 216. He has that big man strength, no matter what.
It's hard to deal with those motherfuckers, man. All the guys that we train with who were like really big before and they got smaller, they're like really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Alex just keeps getting.
I never got smaller though.
Traps.
So Nick says take a 155 fight, possibly Conor McGregor, your favorite fighter, Alex,
or fight Conor at 145. That'd be tight.
Or Conor did complain because he was not mentioned in the greatest featherweight fighter, and he thinks he is.
Look, Conor is not the greatest featherweight. He had the greatest run. For sure, the greatest run, hands down. But he's not the greatest featherweight. Let's be real.
Wow, I think we just got real.
He's the greatest fighter of all time.
And that is the real comment. Clip that. Twitch or YouTube live streaming. Pick
he had the greatest leg break I've ever seen.
Ooh.
But low-key, though, kind of graceful the way he broke his leg.
He did. And he also did a whole interview, a whole Joe Rogan podcast afterwards. Yeah. Alex, matchmaker, hit me with Volkanovski. What happens next?
Well, at the end of the day, what the fight that should happen is Max and Volk 3. Max should not be fighting Yair. Yair did not earn that fight. He doesn't earn that fight off of beating Jeremy Stephens after losing the 3rd round in that fight. To me, it's fucking asinine. It's fucking asinine.
Put that word up on screen. Thank you.
Asinine, Asin10, Asin11.
It's ASSININE. Okay, it's to me, it's just crazy. Even Volk was saying, he's like, I don't think Max needed to take this fight. It just makes no sense to me. But I do like that. I mean, if he's gonna wait and Volk is good to fight, I think they're all gonna probably stay in the United States. That's what it's kind of looking like. Fuck it, to fight Connor once Connor is healthy, bro. Because after Max fights, I'm sure he's not gonna be able to fight like a month after, and that fight's in like 2 months. So it's just like, let Volkanovski go beat the fuck out of Connor real quick and make some fucking money and beat the shit out of Connor and fuck Connor up and beat the fuck out of Connor. God,
honestly, I say fuck the Connor thing. I say you let him fight Charles Oliveira for a belt.
Bro, I was just thinking the same thing, dog.
Fucking just go for it.
If
Izzy was allowed to try it, just fucking go for it, dude.
Here's why I'll say no, though.
Hey, Diki Mutombo, put that finger down.
We all got love for Dustin Poirier, and he deserved that title shot. So can't take that away from him.
I know, but think about Volkanovski fights Oliveira, beats Oliveira.
Bro,
Dustin's like seeing on all this money, fights that. It's amazing.
Volk and Dustin, bro.
That'd be a better fight if
that'd be sick. That'd be sick because Volk has the power that might be able to translate to 155.
His size, though.
And the whole thing is Dustin and Oliveira both fought at 145 too. So
that's true.
He can go
Or-
up and be like, blow their backs out. Ah, ha, ha.
Stupid. All right. Well, based on that sound, let's get over to our next fight. Valentina Shevchenko. Alex tends to make that sound when she wins. She has a
my baby girl right there.
close split decision with Lauren Murphy. It was a barn burner on Lauren Murphy's face when she treaded for 5 minutes while 80 punches came at her and a kick.
Dog,
Bro.
A round kick.
that was crazy. That was
I don't know
so
how-
fucking nuts.
I don't know how she survived. So shout out to her. I thought she was going to go down after that. Nick,
Question,
go ahead.
May I present a topic? Are you-
What?
Are you familiar with Andrew Schultz, the comedian? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
No, actually.
Yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Well, anyways, he went on Twitter
Yeah.
and said,
He talked
Hey,
shit
this
about
guy-
her, did he?
"Did you see what he said?" He goes,
Izzy got pissed. I know that.
I don't know why this GOAT female champion took 5 rounds to finish a diner waitress."
That's a good roast, though. But I don't.
That's a
agree with
good
that.
roast
That's
because-
ridiculous.
because he that's how I would describe her. But man, she's tough as shit, dude. Isn't Lauren Murphy tough as shit for
Hey,
being able to hang
why are
in
you
there?
switching this up? You just laughed at her for
Hey.
getting a diner face.
Nah, yeah.
She-
Well, she looks
she-
like she works at a diner, bro. Come on, what do you want to
Hey,
say?
bro.
But she was
There
tough
is
as
a-
shit. The fact that she took all that punishment, she lasted way longer than I thought. I
And really
thought the
quick,
fight was gonna be
really
done
quick. By the
second round.
way, just to fill up more of that story for Alex. I don't know if Alex knew about that, but they also Andrew posted that on Instagram, his Twitter post, and then it got taken down for inciting violence.
I saw a meme. It was funny, and it was like the picture of Laura Murphy getting her hands wrapped, and someone commented, "Why it looked like she already fought 5 rounds."
Damn. Yo, Lauren,
Oh
we're big
my
fans.
fuck,
Come on
yeah.
our show. We love
Hey,
you.
she's
Yeah,
a beast, bro.
That's the thing. She's hella tough.
Good run too.
I do think like if Valentina picked it up in the first round, she probably could have finished her in the first round. I think Valentina's just playing it smart though. She wanted to see what she
Yeah.
can do with her, pick her apart, and then but that is the first time I've ever seen a sequence where I felt bad for the fighter getting
Me
beat up.
too.
Yeah,
It was like,
dude.
Bruh, because she's like running sideways and Valentina's just like bitch, 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 bitch. I'm like, fuck.
she had a head kick to the fucking
I
face, dude,
know.
and like she ate it, dude. She did not drop.
She did.
She stayed
Her
standing
eyes
and
were
she was fine.
closed.
Oh,
I was like,
that was rough.
I felt bad for that whole little sequence where they're running back to the cage and Valentina lands like 90,000 punches on her. I was like, I felt bad for her. But
You know what else I was
Hey,
thinking while I
she's
was
stuck
watching
in
that
there.
fight though?
What?
While I was watching Valentina beat the shit out of Lauren Murphy, in my head I was like, "Yo, if I were fighting if I were fighting Valentina Shevchenko, she would beat the fucking brakes off me." That's all I could think about.
I
the whole
think- I
time.
think
like she's
you-
scary, dude.
You would have a chance.
She's so scary.
You would take her down.
Yeah,
bro,
all right,
did you
we'll
see? Did you see her in the embedded? Her training with Brandon Moreno
Mm.
sparring at like fucking 100% too. I was like, God damn,
Yeah.
Bro,
They're going at
she's taking out all the 125 champs, bro. She went after
Yeah.
fucking Brandon Moreno. She dropped down to 115 and started sparring with Rose and beat the fuck out of her.
New
too.
fight. Volkanovski
Let's
versus
go.
Valentina Shevchenko. Bro, if he wants to take a fight before fucking Max Holloway, that's the fight to make. And make it a
Hey.
fun, like light,
Hey,
like Triller
I
should
got a
do it.
question. Here's the ground rules. Though. It's only striking. Who wins, Volkanovski or Valentina?
I think for fun, I want to say Valentina, but I think
We're
just
rooting for Valentina for
we're
sure.
rooting for Valentina,
But the power is gonna be the difference. I think skill wise, very equal, bro.
That's true.
I think
All right, how
I
about
think
this?
very equal.
Brandon Moreno versus Valentina, same weight class.
That's
striking
rough.
only.
He's very skinny.
Hey,
He's very skinny.
Valentina, bro. I'm taking Valentina.
Nah,
dog.
I'm going Fallon
Same weight
Fox.
class.
Fallon
Same weight
Fox.
class.
I'm taking shut your mouth. I'm taking Shevchenko, bro.
Yeah, I mean, based on that sparring session, Shevchenko.
Dude, it looked like they were hitting at the exact same power when they were hitting. So I'm like,
Unless he could have been holding back. We don't.
He probably was. He
We
probably
don't
was.
know.
That's
Because
weird.
remember, C. Cipuedo Zapatos, we saw that guy. We supported him at the Red Rock Resort. He's our guy.
Yeah, I take everything back.
Jesus.
I miss
guys,
the Red
come on.
Rock compared to where I'm at right now. Fuck.
What is that hotel, by the way?
It's called Casablanca.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die.
There's not even a roof light. It's little lamps everywhere, and
It's just an actual fire burning in the corner. They're like, "Hey man, do you need more logs for your light?"
hey, bro, when I turned on the TV, it looked like a PS2 video game. That's the graphics on the TV, and I was like, All right, looks like I'm using my iPad and laptop
Bro.
tonight.
That's
I'm
not
sure
a
they got
TV.
HBO though.
It's a giant etch-a-sketch on your TV. All right.
He's like, I don't know what's wrong with this fucking TV, dude.
All right. So with that being said, we did all that Valentina stuff. Do you guys think this is the final thing with her? Do you think she stays undefeated at 125 until she retires?
Yeah.
I've been said, remember?
Yeah. All right.
Is Mackenzie Dern 125 or is she 115?
She's 115.
15.
Oh man.
But she still couldn't. I mean,
she's not strong enough. She wouldn't be strong enough, I don't think.
Well, if all weight was equal, I would feel like a specialist has the best shot at beating.
I would agree.
Valentina.
It has to be a specialist.
A specialist, like someone that's like, yo, like she's nasty. And even Mackenzie Dern, low key, she's the dark horse of that division.
And look, we just who just, but we also just saw what's her name, Gabby Garcia lose to that one chick. Did you guys see that fight?
Yeah.
And the grappling,
the jiu-jitsu match.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
Who's number one?
That girl's in PFL. That girl's in PFL right now too.
She killers, bro.
What is she? 145? Because I want to see her fight the other girl.
It's a heavyweight.
I want to see her fight the judo girl.
She's probably at 155. Yeah, 145, 155.
Yeah.
Kayla Harrison's division.
All right, guys. So any other shout outs for that fight card for the recap? We also had Jessica Andrade. She won her fight.
Dan Hooker.
Curtis Dem Blades won.
Marab, bro.
Marab. That fight was great. Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about that. That fight was fucking nuts, dude.
Give your quick take on it.
Marab is a fucking animal. I thought he was going to get finished like 3 or 4 times in that fight. But, you know, Marlon does Marlon things. Unfortunately, like he just couldn't keep the pressure on and he couldn't get the finish. But Marab is tough as shit, dude. He was as close to being finished as you could ever be.
Any other I mean, there's been so many fights stopped so much sooner than that. The whole thing with Marab is what's crazy to me. I think that's his fourth loss in a row or fifth, all by finish. Marlon. Yeah, sorry, Marlon. My whole thing is like how. I mean, I'm sure, you know, once you get to a point, a fighter's a fighter, they're going to do what they're going to do. But like, man, he only has a round. Like he literally only has a round in him and then it's done. It's crazy to me how it's like, and he even switched camps and everything and it's still the same.
He's got to switch his style up, yo.
Yeah, he rocks somebody and it's balls to the wall. And then that's the thing is when you get to these top guys, not everybody gets finished. People are smart. They don't just start striking back like old school Justin Gaethje. Shout out to Justin Gaethje. And, you know, Marab is a fucking monster for surviving that and then fucking rocking the fuck out of Moraes and then taking him down and smashing him out. So it's like, all right, cool.
Do you got any shout outs, Nick, for any other fights there?
Dan Hooker. You know, Dan Hooker. That was a fun fight. I had a parlay for Dan Hooker, Volkanovsky, and one more. I think it was Marab, and then Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz was my last one, and I was like, I need it for the odds, but I was like, fuck it, let me just go for it. It'll be fun. Hopefully, he wins, and then I lost it.
I just want to give a shout out to the Jessica Andrade fight with Cynthia Calvillo. Look, hey, this girl can beat me up, Calvillo, but you got to just stop calling out the championship fight every single time or you're going to become Jessica I and be like that person that's always asking for a championship fight with a 3
Hey, she took a beat though, bro.
Jessica Andrade, she's
tough,
scary,
bro.
She's scary too.
Calvillo's tough.
And that should show you how good Valentina is. Jessica Andrade, anytime she fights anybody else, is the scariest woman ever. And then when she fights Valentina, she's like, "Oh, look at the wrist," and then slams her and just beats the shit out of her. So you're just like, all right, cool.
Guys, do you ever shave your balls and it ends up being as bloody as a Nate Diaz fight, or shall I say a Volkanovski Brian Ortega fight that just happened this past weekend? Well, guess what? Today's episode is sponsored by the official electric trimmer of UFC, Manscaped, and they just released their 4th generation performance package. Guys, get your black belt in ball trimming and join the 2 million men worldwide who trusted Manscaped by going to manscaped.com with the code We Out Here.
Bro, so y'all know I'm homesick. I'm not home right now. And I was on the trailer this first day, and I know you guys know I got a hotel room. I was on the trailer this first day because I forgot to shave the sack. Okay. Yeah. I tried to sleep last night on this like weird like styrofoam thing they had. My hair was pulling and shit. I literally booked my hotel because I knew I had the best shaver in town. I went straight into this thing, trimmed up these balls. I just laid in this bed
Let's
butt
go.
naked, and I got the best nap I've ever taken right before this goddamn show. Okay, and here's the thing: the champion of this package is the brand new Lawnmower 4.0. The pound for pound greatest ball trimmer in the world. And that's what I use, baby. You know what I'm saying? The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 7,000 RPM motor, wireless charging, travel lock, and gives you the ability to turn on the 4,000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for more precise. Because like I said, there's no fucking light in this goddamn room.
Nick, give us more information, Nick. Let's go.
Guys, get 20% off and free shipping with the code We Out Here at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code We Out Here at manscaped.com. Time to knock out your pubes with Manscaped, and your balls will thank you. Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, and back to the show. All right, guys, let's get to our, what is that, Alex? We Out Here morning news at 8:18 p.m. bright and early. Let's start our first piece of news. We have John Jones arrested again for domestic violence hours after being inducted in the UFC Hall of Fame. Gentlemen, we're going to start with Alex first. Before we get to that, I just want to read some of the things that we learned about this. So I read
defend him first, and then we read it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, no. Let's give people context.
Right.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay.
Wait, really quick. So you want to do it?
Yeah, do it.
No, go ahead. Okay. All right. So I'm first I'm gonna say I don't know how the fuck we have a soundboard in front of us and we haven't did a little push button thing for beep, 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 for morning.
Yeah, very good idea.
Second,
great stuff. Guys.
All I'm gonna say is
very good idea.
John Jones is, he has problems. We all know this.
We all have problems.
And, he made a post today talking about with the demons I have, I cannot drink alcohol. It causes my demons to come out. And he swore today that he is quitting alcohol. He will not drink anymore. His actions that he did, I do not condone.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't condone his actions, but he said that he's going to change.
And that's all we could take him on because he said that every single time he's fucked up. Look, I'm not here to judge this guy, but I just think it's crazy because he literally, I think, Alex, you might have posted something in our site where it's like John Jones is getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. He was doing an interview and it was like, I'm going to try to do like less controversial shit at heavyweight. Cut to literally the next day, a mugshot. And then more information comes out. I think at the time we all thought like it was something about tampering with the car or vandalizing a car, which we now found out it was a police vehicle. And then more information about his fiance that she was like, her nose and mouth
they've
are
been
bleeding.
Fiancés for so fucking long.
I was about to say that, like, marry her already, But
yeah, hey, dude.
honestly, don't, because I like John Jones. That's probably, aside from Max Holloway, one of my favorite fighters, but maybe this is good for her. Maybe this is a way for her to get out of that relationship, because obviously what happened isn't good. And for me, when I see shit like that, I'm being serious. When I see shit like this,
keep going.
When I see shit like this, this can't be the first time that something like this has happened. So maybe this is something good. When I read the shit, they were saying that her and her daughter were downstairs crying, saying, "Can you call the cops?" Maybe this is good for all of them, because now she can possibly get away from a bad relationship where behind closed doors, bad stuff's like this has been happening for a while. And then it's good for him to be able to fucking get away from that and start actually working on himself, as he says. But he is the greatest fighter of all time, though.
Bro, Alex is a half glass full guy. That's what he is.
But never for Connor.
He
never gives Connor the half glass.
Oh, that's very true. But also this one, very positive. And I appreciate that. I think that's very cool.
So guys, be women because it's a good situation.
Oh my God.
Everybody clip that.
I know what you're saying.
Gilbert said it, not us. Okay.
I know what you're saying. It is just crazy to hear the stuff that was coming out of that report. And it's just like, bro, you do. I still do feel for I feel for anyone that just does stuff like this. And you can see they're generally like full of remorse after it happens, but they keep doing the same thing. So there's definitely issues that really do need to be addressed. And it's weird. I really hope, especially after this, his team, they got to intervention with like, we're not training with you. Honestly, like this dude is doing some crazy shit. So hopefully the yes men start being no men, because this is crazy. Dude.
I do have breaking news though.
What's up?
because of this, I am no longer a John Jones supporter.
What the heck?
I do think. No. I said he's one of the greatest fighters of all time, and he was, aside from Max, one of my favorite fighters. But as of now, I can't support him anymore.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what he's trying to get us to do?
Wow.
He's trying to get us to
Wow.
condone Connor, and I will not do it on camera. I support Connor.
No, I don't support Connor. From the comment, I didn't support Connor because of the comments that he made to Dustin Poirier's wife. When you find out John Jones is hitting his wife, and especially if it's in front of his daughters and shit, I can't get behind that, so I can't support him anymore. I do think he is the greatest fighter of all time, but now, as of now, I'm no longer a fan, which is fine because there's so much more talent. Patty the Batty, and I was thinking about this yesterday because I said that was the first hype train. I said that was the first hype train. That's wrong. Hamzat Chimaev was the first hype train that I was on. There's so much fighters coming up nowadays, bro. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, like Dominic Reyes, worst bet of my life. Well said, Alex. Well said. But yes, I just hope John Jones gets some help. Dude, it's wild. First of all, we also don't know if he hit his wife. I want to make sure that's also a thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of evidence to it, but we can't assume things. Hey, Nick, I've seen Tiff with a bloody lip.
Hey, she claims.
Hey, bro, you wild.
The wife claimed that he didn't hit her.
Did not hit her. Yeah, exactly.
But there was blood all over the sheets, and she said she just had a really dry mouth.
That's a little sketch, though.
And
That's what she said.
Say,
no way, she said that.
She said her lips were dry.
But she also said that he pulled her
That's
hair. So
wild.
it's like you can't say he pulled your hair and then say that he didn't hit you, and then you have blood everywhere. Like it doesn't.
So what do you think?
No, this is basically
he hit her.
I know, Alex. I first of all, we don't have the evidence yet, but based on everything we're seeing and kind of what you were talking about, that just sounds to me like someone that's scared to say anything. Truly, like scared to get out of a relationship.
Well, dude, he is,
what do you
like
think
I
about
said,
R. Kelly?
the greatest fighter. So
That's why she's afraid.
Gil, what do you think about R. Kelly? Quick take.
I think he's got good moral values. Moving on.
Let's go.
Hey, I'll say this about R. Kelly: he makes really good music, but I can't support him,
bro.
Question: you liking his music and playing it on Spotify? Is that still supporting him or not?
Depends on who the money goes to now, though. If the money goes
really,
if his money goes to his kids, I'm gonna keep on replay. I wish that I could hold you now.
Hey, we're gonna get demonetized. Stop singing that. Jeez,
we haven't even been able to monetize because these motherfuckers at YouTube haven't sent us their fucking pin. God, send us our fucking pin already.
Hey, clip that. Send us the pin, bro. Send us the pin, YouTube Premium, if you really are. All right, guys, get on to our next story. This one's a juicy one. I think Alex wants to talk about this, but also, what? Tyron Woodley gets a tattoo on his finger, pen, of Jake, and Jake Paul responds. It says, "I love you, Jake." Oh,
dude, do you guys really think that is a power move from Tyron Woodley?
No, that is. Finger? I don't want to say the B word because I respect all female dogs.
Everybody was thinking it though. As soon as he did it, everybody was like, "That is such a bitch ass move," kind of.
Wow, yeah, it's like you didn't. Need to do that,
it's so
dude.
desperate, isn't it?
If it was terrible, and then Jake Paul had the best response too. He was kind of just trolling. He was like, he basically had the same look we all had. Like, what?
You did that,
Alex.
Do you think Jake Paul really thought that he would actually get the tattoo?
No, because he thought he was a man.
And then he realized he's doing it, and he's like, "Wow, I'm in this guy's head."
Let me just for our YouTube viewers, let me share really quick some of the things that were said. Okay, I can't open it up right now, but let me just read some of them. Gilbert Burns Darino basically put the emoji of this over and over again.
Facepalm.
Dan Hardy says, anyone who has a tattoo knows that's not a tattoo. What a dork. I think dork is a good way of phrasing this whole thing.
That is pretty dorky, huh?
Jimmy Manuel said, wow, this is sad. You're his bitch now, T Woods. Like, I mean,
everybody was thinking it though. Everybody was thinking it.
It's just, and
Alex,
it just
what you think?
On and on.
So, because Gilbert said, I really want to talk about this. You know what my feeling is, right? It's the Bobby Lee. Okay. 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 don't give a fuck about this bullshit, bro. Go to the next fucking story. God.
Whoa. Just because you had a bad sleep with 40 guys in one car, don't
Yeah,
take it out on
bro.
us, dude.
Hey, this is
I
for
miss
Next time,
SEO.
book a
dog.
hotel.
Hey,
I
we
miss
got to
home.
put this for the algorithm, dog. Like we got to talk about it. You know what
All
I
right,
mean?
here. Tyron
Fuck.
Woodley.
Just give, how about this? You give him advice. You give Tyron advice right now. Look at the camera.
Hey, Tyron, get your money, bro. If that makes you actually get the fight, get the fucking money. Who cares, bro?
There you go.
Very true.
Very true.
Very true.
Well said from a guy that loves celebrity boxing. Nick, what is your take on this?
No, I think he's absolutely right. I get it.
It's
Like, I
cringe though,
understand.
bro. It's cringe.
It's super cringe. Oh, it makes you roll your eyes a little bit.
Like this,
Actually,
like this,
a lot.
like this, Nick.
Ooh, that looks like something else. I don't like that.
Wow, that was pretty good. Yeah, it makes you cringe a little bit, but at the same time, if this is his fucking way to get $100 million fight or $5 million fight, who gives a shit? Fucking do it. Do it. People are talking about it, right? So fuck.
Yep.
And that's what creates the hype.
I didn't realize there was like a back and forth with Dan Hardy and T Woods that much. Holy
Dude,
shit.
that shit is crazy. It's actually pretty nuts.
It's
They
funny.
go back at it.
It's crazy.
Hey, I got a
Go
a
ahead.
question for you guys. Prime
up?
Dan Hardy and Prime T Wood. Who wins?
Can you tell me really quick, just for the audience to understand and for us to have reference, what fights are you considering them their prime? So tell me when Tyron was his prime, what fight that was, and tell me what prime
All
Dan
right.
Hardy was in.
Prime T Wood when he fought Robbie Lawler, and Prime Dan Hardy when he knocked out Carlos Condit right before he fought GSP.
I would
No,
pick
he lost to
T-Wood.
Conde, didn't he?
He lost.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. Right before he fought GSP.
Oh, you mean Kung Fu Hardy? That
Kung
was
Fu
Kung Fu
Hardy,
Hardy.
bro.
The Monk Hardy, where he
Oh,
was
Monk
out
Hardy,
literally
yeah.
just a minute. Yeah.
And then T
Monk
was
Hardy-
lost to. Didn't he? T was lose to Robbie Lawler.
No, that's how he got the belt.
Oh, geez,
Yeah.
Atlanta. You're right. I'm gonna go T Woods all day because he can just wrestle Dan Hardy, and Dan Hardy looked terrible against.
Check this out though. This is fascinating. After Dan Hardy lost to George St. Pierre, he lost to Carlos Condit, and then he went to a decision and lost to Anthony Johnson.
First of all, Anthony Johnson, isn't that crazy? I guess a heavyweight.
At 170.
So crazy, bro.
Oh man, Anthony Johnson.
He went to a decision with him. That is
Nick,
nuts.
pick your fighter. I said T Woods.
Yeah, how does he get knocked
Yeah,
out
yeah.
by Carlos and not knocked out by Rumble? That's crazy.
Rumble wasn't on his PEDs yet. Duh.
Ooh.
Nick, are you gonna pick it? T Woods or Dan Hardy?
Oh yeah, dude. T Wood. I
T.
think.
Wood.
I don't know any of those. I don't know.
Dude,
I think-
Red
yeah,
Mohawk
yeah.
Hardy, come on.
Dude, GSP when he lost to GSP, that's his prime, bro. That dude was sick.
I kind of want to do a series, a separate video of this. I want to have the fans chime in and give us like prime this fighter, prime that fighter, tell us what period in the UFC, and then we
Ooh,
kind
I
of
like that.
go at it. But we have to talk like Stephen A.
Ooh.
Smith and be really obnoxious and loud.
Oh, let's.
Then we
do
have to
that.
fire
I'm
Max
down.
Kellerman and move him to different shows.
Yeah, whoever's watching, yo, put your best prime matchup. That's what we do. Prime matchups in the comments, and then
And
we'll
if you
talk
also-
about it next week.
And if you also want to share your Amazon Prime account with us, we're cool with that too.
Yeah. I need
All right,
that, I
guys.
need that one day.
I think let's get to our quickly picked. We'll just take one more
Yeah.
story really quick. There's a couple different things here. We were talking about like the Volk and Henry Cejudo stuff.
Let's talk
Uh,
matchups, bro.
Yeah, we really should talk about matchups. Wait, but I wanted to address one more thing, and that's the Dylan Dennis gets beat up story.
He got choked out.
I saw a video and I thought that was fake. So I was
Dude,
like,
that
what
video
is
is so funny.
what is happening right now? So I didn't know if it was a dude that looked like Dylan, but I think it was Dylan Dennis.
Dude, it's for sure Dylan Dennis.
and was he drunk?
I think he was fucked up, dude. For sure, he was
Okay.
fucked up. And
That
then
was weird.
what the security guard is on his back, and he has like a very improper choke. Like it's very bad, but it's still holding Dylan down. He still can't get out. And
Yeah.
he's like just slowly tapping out, and it's like a very funny picture to watch
Mhm.
because he's just like, all right, I'm good, bro. Like he's kind of Dylan Dennis is a pussy, bro. Like he wants to cause all this trouble, but he doesn't really want to fight anybody.
Yeah, what does
That's
he
the
do?
thing,
What does he
bro.
do for a living now? Because he's got excommunicated from all the jiu-jitsu gyms. He
Dude,
doesn't like
I don't
compete.
know.
He doesn't
I have no idea.
fight. Like, what does he do?
He probably does like a fan. Actually, I don't no idea. Dude.
Honestly, he's the most annoying one out of all of them, even more than Colby, because he doesn't fight. He literally
Bro.
has two fights in total against
Dylan
fucking
Dennis-
trash cans.
He's the worst fucking trash talker ever. Like this dude is crazy. Talk about asking for attention. is fucking Dylan Dennis.
He should get a tattoo. He should fight Jake Paul.
Yeah, Dylan Dennis should get a fucking "I love Jake Paul" tattoo.
But then don't get a fight out of it. Just get the tattoo.
Honestly, I would want Jake Paul to fight him because I know Jake Paul knock his ass out.
Bro,
like,
Jake Paul.
You know, we're all cheering for Jake Paul at that point.
Dog,
What
if he turns heel, bro? Like, what if Dylan Dennis goes full heel and then Jake Paul goes babyface? He goes babyface, and then we want Jake Paul to knock out Dylan Dennis.
The whole
I want him to. So I'll buy a Jake Paul shirt.
Alex like, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Yeah. Dude, if that fight happens, we'll all have to get our finger tattooed. I love Jake Paul.
If Jake Paul knocks out Dylan Dennis, we have to get a tattoo.
God, it's the worst. All right, guys, let's get to our quick pick picks. Actually, do we want to get to quick pick picks, or do we want to talk about some fights in the works? What do you guys want to do?
RDA and Aldo. I mean RDA and Aldo.
Oh shit! Oh no, I was gonna say I do have another thing that I do want to talk about before we end the episode. So we can do quick picks. We can do RDA versus Aldo, even though that fight.
What is your thing? Is it a news story? Where does it fit in our segment?
No, well, just I felt bad because we got an email from a fan who had fan questions for us because we asked fans to give us fan questions, and I have them here if you guys want to go over these real quick.
Are they current, or are they evergreen? Can they last for the next episode?
They can last for anything.
Okay, cool. Let's save it for the next one so we can give them a proper segment for our fan.
Well, we're sorry that we're making you wait 2 weeks, but we will answer your question.
And guess what? Your questions will all be answered with Vincent. So, you know, that's what's up. Sorry.
If you listen to this, well, can I just ask Nick his then? Because
fine, ask Nick his.
All right, Nick, I'm going to say who it's by. It's from Chester J. Santa Maria. His IG is CJRAFAEL. Question to Nick. I've never trained martial arts at all in my life. I'm highly interested in learning kickboxing / jiu-jitsu. What style should I learn first, or does it really fucking matter?
Jiu-jitsu.
Do it all. Just go train. Just go to a gym. Do what you feel is comfortable for you. Do what you feel comes natural to you. Do whatever one you want. Doesn't matter. If you do both, go ahead. Go for it. Have fun. But just get to a gym.
But do the Dan Hardy thing.
About it. Just get to the gym.
Do the Dan Hardy one.
Shaolin Monk, bro.
Shaolin Monk. Start Shaolin Monk all day.
Yeah, bro. You gotta go straight Shaolin Monk.
Think of where we would all be if we all started just as Shaolin Monks out of like high school. It'd be so different.
Chester, this
bro.
All
right.
Get a bucket of rice, Chester, and just punch it every day.
And then take two water pails and walk up a mountain.
Want to know what's crazy? When I trained wrestling in middle school, they had us do rice bucket squeezes. Bro, they never had you do that?
That's very good. It's a grip strength.
You go in like this, you squeeze, and when you come out, you rotate, and then you go in like this, you squeeze and you rotate. But all right, I already asked the question, so Gilbert, I'm asking you yours. I don't give a fuck.
No,
would you give Nick a mean right hook to the jaw for $1 million, or a Spartan kick to the chest full force for $1 million?
Would I take it from him?
No, you do it to me. You.
Why am I getting paid to do it to you? I would just do that to you.
Dog,
anyways.
Don't question the scenario. Just
answer. Which one would you rather do?
A Spartan kick as an actor? Don't
answer yet. Here's the punch. Could knock out Nick, and if it doesn't, Nick can attack you. The full force kick to his solar plexus is going to make Nick go down and not be able to breathe for a while. You're going to be able to run away. Keep that in mind when you answer your question.
No, I'm doing a Spartan kick all day.
Is that
when he stops breathing, I want to help with
No, but I'm trying to make it more interesting.
I like that.
I'm going to do Spartan kick. As a filmmaker, as an artist, I love the visual aspect of a half Taiwanese Singaporean guy flying with sinus issues for the past year.
Hey. Let's be real here, though. If you were getting offered that money, I'd do whatever one you want, baby.
I know, because we're obviously sharing it. Because you already know I'm gonna be like, hey, Nick, let's go eat after this. We just got $1 million for just Shabu Lin.
Yeah, Nick, he's gonna be like, go to Shabu Lin, and then he'll be in San Diego when you go. Next thing,
do you want to do your question? You want to save your question, Alex, for next week?
No, fuck it. So he asked me, he's talking about powerlifting. He's a powerlifter. He asked me my numbers. Okay, my highest numbers pre-steroids were a 430 bench, a 585 squat, and a 601 deadlift. After steroids was a 601 pound squat, a 63 pound bench, and a 622 deadlift. And will I be competing? again, I don't know. I don't think so. And what is my favorite lift? My favorite lift is bench because it won me almost every single one of my competitions. First place, baby. We never lose in this bitch. Let's go.
And then part 2, if you could throw a right hook to Nick's face and he kind of faints for a $50, or you Spartan kick him and he stops breathing and you have to marry Tiff to support her afterwards, which one would you do?
I would punch him.
Wow. So leave Tiff alone.
Hey,
that's great.
Any
I'll take care of your wife for you.
Even if my
none of you guys are touching my wife and I'm beating all your asses like this.
Let me say, even if my homie says hi, I think that girl's cute. She's off limits to me, bro, and that's gang shit all day. Bro.
Hey, Alex is the most loyal, boy.
No, I'm
most loyal.
I'm the most loyal because I'm here to help take care of your family afterwards.
I can help her, but I don't gotta marry her. What the fuck?
I have to marry. It's an Asian way.
Weird shit, Gilbert.
Gilbert, you're a fucking weirdo, dude.
No, man.
And you will no longer be allowed in my fucking home.
Oh, good luck, because I've got invited to 2 dinners next week with her parents, with Tiff's parents.
No fucking way, bro.
And her sister. Anyways, that was our fan questions. Impromptu.
This is a fucking weirdo, guys.
What's his name again?
Who?
The guy who asked the question.
Bad.
Chester.
The guy, Chester. IG is CJRAFAEL. I've seen him. He comments. He likes our shit. He watches all of our YouTube shit. He says he's really sorry. Really sorry, Gilbert. I didn't have a real question for you. Please don't be mad. Haha. But thank you guys for the show. It's hella entertaining, and I've been looking for a comedy style MMA show. Keep it going, or I'm finna be pissed. A ha. That's what he said.
He put a ha.
That's
I like that.
That's Alex's signature. But also, why are all scenarios me getting punched in the face?
Because you're the one that you can beat up all of us. That's the whole point.
Hey, and he changed it up talking about Spartan kick, bro. He knows that you really like the movie 300, so he threw that in there.
I love it. That's my favorite stylized action flick. 100%.
If you look in the background of Shang-Chi, Nick's in the background. Watch the movie again. All right, guys.
Fight picks, baby. Let's go.
Let's go to quick pick picks with Alex Acosta and Nick the Ear. All right, guys. We'll start with the main event, light heavyweight main event with Thiago Santos and Johnny Walker. Alex, let's start with you first. Your quick pick. Thiago Santos coming up a 3-fight losing streak, I believe, and Johnny Walker just coming off a 1 win with Ryan Spann. Who do you got? Who do you like? And who's got the cutest butt?
Ooh, I like that.
I know Nick would like. I knew Nick would respond.
Yes.
I think Thiago Santos has the thicker, juicier cake. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't know you were going.
Bro, straight up, dude.
And Devin Clark all day.
All right.
Well, compared to these two guys, though.
Because remember, like I said, I'm not picking fights off of who I want, who I actually think's gonna win. And I went 11 out of 13 last weekend, just so I can say that. I do think
who's counting?
I think Thiago Santos will win this fight. Johnny Walker has shown us once stuff kind of gets a little hard, it's hard for him to readjust and finish out. I think Thiago Santos is very strong. He doesn't really get finished that much, and he hasn't at lightweight or light heavyweight. I do think that you're going to see him actually TKO Johnny Walker in the second round.
Wow. Nick, who you got? Quick pick.
Dude, there's too many question marks around Johnny Walker. Like, he's very good, but he's also fucking a crazy man. So I think Thiago Santos is more tested. He's more experienced. He's a fucking savage. And I think Thiago gets it done in the first round, dude. I don't think there's any way this makes it out of the first. And if it does, it's going to be a crazy first round.
You know what? Okay. So we got 2 Thiago Santos. Nick, I agree with you. 1, I think it stays in the first round. And 2, there are questions. And the question is, how does Johnny Walker win in the first round? And I believe that's going to be pressing Thiago Santos, who's kind of self-defeated. He's on a 3-fight losing streak.
Wow, that's rude, bro.
Guess what? Johnny Walker looked pretty good against Ryan Spann. I think he's learned from his mistakes from doing stupid black flips.
Wait, are we gonna have another issue like that one episode or what?
No. You know what a black flip is? It's a compliment. A backflip is like where you fall back, but a black flip is you jump high. So it's actually more athletic.
Hey,
also, I could have gone more Asian. I could have gone black flips.
Hey, bro, at this golf tournament, there's a whole team of people from Japan. Dude, these motherfuckers know how to hit golf balls, bro. I never knew it was big out there, bro. I was like, holy fuck, bro.
Why are
This
Japanese
motherfucker-
people so good at everything? They're so
this
good
They're
at
so good at
everything.
everything.
He
Oh
hit
my
a golf
God.
ball 430 yards, bro.
I thought the number one
was
guy
like,
was like
what the fuck?
honestly, I thought one of the top guys. I watched like clips online was like actually a black dude from America. Isn't that like one of the best like power drivers? It's really
don't
Japanese dudes because they're always like jack dudes. I've never seen a Japanese guy in those
Power
competitions.
drivers? Is that what you call them?
Power drivers.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I mean,
I
I'll
need to
be
watch
straight up with you.
golf,
I
yo.
saw one black guy competing this weekend, and he's about like 55 years old. So I don't think it's the same guy.
Just Morgan Freeman.
I don't
or
think
this
it's the
week.
same guy.
I don't think it's the same guy, dude.
I don't think it's the same. He's not jacked, and he had those old school New Balances on that are all white with just the blue end.
Yo,
But
those
I
are
think
back.
it's the same
Those are
guy.
back in though. Those are kind of back
Hey,
in.
you know, he get down on the grill with those shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
we gotta send Alex out to Vegas on a fucking RV more often, bro. My boy's on. He's fucking.
It looks like he
clapping
wants to
cheeks
like.
tonight.
He hates himself though. He hates being out there. This guy is such a LA
Bro.
homebody.
He has so much angst
Bro, I
in him
am.
right now.
Honestly, I'm a little homesick. Like I feel kind of like, oh man, I just want to be home. I
All
miss
right,
home.
relax. It's a couple of days. Chill. All right, guys.
When do you come back?
Yeah.
Oh, I got Johnny
Tomorrow.
Walker. All right, middleweight, co-main event. Let's finish this up, guys. We have Kevin Holland. Our boy Kevin Holland is going to jump in the podcast soon, please. Kevin versus Kyle the Caucus. You say it the Caucus?
Caucus.
Dawkins.
Caucus.
Kyle
Fuck.
Dawkins.
I always do that.
His
He
brother
just
just
fought this
won last
weekend.
weekend.
Bro, he was a
knocked out
beast.
Shamil.
So
Bro, him and
Dark
Derek
Horse.
Lewis.
hey, stop talking at the same time, and one of you guys pick your thing. Alex, you go first because you're homesick.
I think Kevin Holland's gonna win. I think Kevin Holland's had more high level
Wow.
competition. I think Kyle Dawkins is gonna go in and try and wrestle him. And I just the wrestlers that have been able to do that to Kevin Holland, I don't think Kyle Dawkins is on that level yet. So I think Kevin Holland wins this fight.
Yum yum.
Decision.
Yum yum. Nick.
Exact same reasons as Alex. I had this guy's in my head. This guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kevin Holland by the same exact way.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go Kevin Holland because how do you pick against Kevin Holland? Also, don't lose to Phil Haas. Don't lose to Phil Haas.
Who lost to Phil Haas?
Kyle.
Oh,
Dawkins.
He lost to Phil. That was.
I don't know why I said it that way. That was weird because like Phil Haas is like a very good fighter.
Dude, black flip
Yeah.
and then Phil Haas, dude. This guy.
I know. Bro.
Phil Haas is
What's up?
legit though, bro.
What's up, bro?
Phil Haas is legit. Alex Cowboy Oliveira versus Nico Price. This could be a barn burner. Could it not?
Burner.
So Nick, we'll
Fight
start
of the
with
night.
you. 'cause
Oh,
you were-
hey, is that shirts? That's the first pair of shirts. Burner.
It's gonna be barn burn. I don't know how to spell it though. Nick,
Yeah.
you go first because
guys
I
spell it
can
in the
tell. I can tell
comments,
you're
man.
high tonight. And don't lie to
Whatever,
me.
dude.
Yeah, he is. I knew it.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Let's
you are.
run it, dude.
He's been so
Let's
chill this
go,
whole time.
please.
Go pick it, Cowboy or Nico Price.
I'm gonna go with Nico, dude. I want to see him get a W. I'm choosing by feeling, so I'm gonna go. I just want Nico to win.
Okay, Alex, if you got a feeling, what's your feeling?
No, I think Nico Price wins this fight. I think he's tough. I think he will be able to hurt Alex on the feet and finish with some ground and pound in the very last round.
Did he win his last fight, Nico Price?
I don't think so. I think it was like a draw or some shit, right?
No, he fought. Oh, he fought Michael Pereira.
Oh, that's right.
He
Yeah.
did.
Michelle,
Yeah, he
Michelle.
was.
Is that his name or
Michelle,
Michael?
Yeah,
And he had a no contest with
Michelle.
Donald Cerrone. Why?
yeah, because of
Oh,
weed.
that's
What happened?
Stupid
Tested
THC.
positive for weed.
So dumb.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go with you guys too, Nico Price. I don't know, Cowboy. I feel like he's been off the train a bit. I don't know what his deal with his training camps are, but he hasn't looked the same since the beginning of the Ultimate Fighter. All right, guys, continue. Who do you guys have for the next fight?
Misha Cirkunov
and Christos Jotko.
I'm gonna go Mishka just because he's a really strong grappler, and I think this, from what I remember, this is his first fight at middleweight. He's
Oh, that's
normally
cool.
in light heavy.
Mm.
He
That's
just
good. I
lost
like
to
that.
Ryan Spann in his last fight.
I like that.
But he's really
that's
strong,
right.
bro.
He's big,
so
too, no?
honestly, he's a big and strong light heavyweight. So I think he's gonna win this fight by submission.
Cool, Nick. What do you got? Quick.
Same.
There you go. I'm gonna go same as well. I like how he's dropping down to middleweight. All right, let's finish the last one, guys. Women's bantamweight, Aspen Ladd versus Macy Chiasson. Nick,
Macy.
I'm gonna go Aspen Lad because I like her name.
Nick is incorrect. Alex, go ahead.
Macy. I got Macy. Shout out to Macy. She shops at Super Rare. She's very talented. I think she wins this fight by decision.
I like Macy's hair. She looks really dope. Aspen does have a good name, but she doesn't shop at Super Rare. So Macy all day.
Yeah, Macy all day, bro.
And really
Sorry,
quick, and that's our quick picks. Also, shout out to Alexander Hernandez, one of Alex's top fighters on his roster. Why is everyone on today's thing like everyone you hate? It's crazy. It is crazy. Well, guys, I hope those picks helped. That was our show today.
Bummed, dude.
And it got sad. Thank you for joining us today on our throwback episode. Alex is homesick, so make sure you give him some DM love. Tell him it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna have back your LA Dirty Dogs, Dodgers. You'll have downtown. You'll have Silver Lake again.
Dude, downtown.
You'll have Pika. You'll have all that stuff in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to. Can you try it, Nick? Go ahead. Pika.
I don't know, dude. I don't like that.
I really miss my Picaraka.
And there we go.
Yeah, there it is. Let's go.
Guys, make sure you follow Alex at Lift God, Nick at Nick the Ear, and make sure you use our Manscaped code, which is We Out Here, for 20% off or something like that. It's a good
free shipping.
All right, guys, we love you very much.
Thank you.
Peace and goodbye.